Do you know what it feels like to watch the person you love kissing your best friend through a surveillance camera? I do. And what I did next changed everything. I met Megan 2 years ago through a mutual friend at college. She walked into that room, long brown hair falling over her shoulders, eyes sparkling like they had stars inside them. And I just stood there like an idiot, smiling like a fool without being able to control it, heart pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. "Hey, I'm Megan," she said. I stuttered, I'm David. That was the first time in 21 years of my life I had ever felt that way about a girl. We started dating. Everything was so perfect I couldn't believe it was real. Every morning I woke up, her text was the first thing I saw. Every night before bed, her voice on the phone was the last thing I heard. I started planning for the future, graduate, get a stable job, then propose. I even opened a separate savings account, put $200 in every month to buy a ring. 8 months straight, $1,600 sitting there, waiting for the day I would get down on one knee and ask her one question. When I looked into my future, I saw Megan standing beside me. She was the one I wanted to marry. Then I had to transfer schools. The program I needed wasn't available at my old university, and if I wanted a future, I had to go. The day I left, Megan hugged me tight in the parking lot, her familiar perfume lingering in the wind. "I'll be fine," she whispered. "We'll call each other every day. Distance is nothing." I believed her completely, without a single doubt. And then I did something that, looking back now, I want to go back in time and punch myself in the face for. I turned to Josh Loveshack, my best friend since high school, the guy who had been through everything with me, the guy I trusted like a brother. I said, "Hey Josh, look after Megan for me, will you? So she has someone there when I'm not around." Josh patted my shoulder, smiling big. "Don't worry, bro, I got this." Looking back now, there was something in that smile I missed. 3 months later, everything started to change. Megan wasn't excited to hear from me anymore. Her voice sounded tired, distant, like she was thinking about something else while talking to me. Our calls went from 2 hours down to 30 minutes, then 15 minutes, then just a few short texts each day. "Are you okay?" I asked. "I'm fine, babe. Just busy with school." "Is there something you're hiding from me?" "There's nothing. I love you. Everything's fine." But I knew something was wrong. This wasn't my Megan anymore. What bothered me the most was how often she mentioned Josh. "Josh took me out to eat yesterday." "Josh helped me study." "Josh is so sweet, he bought me bubble tea." Every time I heard his name, my chest tightened a little. But I brushed it off, told myself I was being paranoid. Josh is my best friend. He would never do that. No way. But the sleepless nights kept piling up. I lay there staring at the dorm ceiling, my mind spinning with questions that had no answers. And then I did something I never thought I would do. I called Cheaters, the reality TV show that investigates infidelity. I used to watch that show and laugh at the people on it, thought they were pathetic. Now I understand. When you love someone so much you can't breathe, when you need to know the truth, even if that truth might kill you, you'll do anything. "I need to know," I told them on the phone, my voice shaking. "I can't live in this doubt anymore." The investigation team worked for 11 days, 11 days of surveillance, filming, documenting, and what they found destroyed everything I ever believed in. Day 6, they followed Megan leaving her class. She walked down the steps, and suddenly a man jumped out from the bushes and wrapped his arms around her. That man was Josh. They held hands, fingers intertwined like lovers, then walked to Megan's dorm. Josh stayed in her room for over an hour. When he came out, he was chewing gum, looking satisfied, like he'd just finished a good meal. Day 8. Megan walked out of class looking sad. Josh was already waiting outside. She ran straight into his arms, holding on tight like he was the only support she had in this world. She handed him a piece of paper. A test sheet failed. Josh crumpled it up, tossed it in the trash, like throwing away all her worries. Then took her to buy liquor to drown her sorrows. That should have been me. I should have been the one there for her in moments like that. Day 11 I came back to visit. The three of us went to the movies together. Me, Megan, and Josh. I sat in the middle, holding my girlfriend's hand, thinking everything was normal, thinking I was just being paranoid. Halfway through the movie, I went to the bathroom. Just 5 minutes, and in those 5 minutes, Cheetah's cameras caught Megan running out to the parking lot, saying she forgot her phone in the car. She didn't get her phone. She kissed Josh, right there in his car, right when I turned my back. Joey Greco, the host of Cheetah, sat across from me in a dark room. Only the light from the TV screen lit up our faces. "David, thanks for coming," he said. "The investigation team has some information they want you to see. Are you ready?" I swallowed hard, palms sweating, heart pounding like it was about to explode in my chest. "Show me." And they showed me. Video after video, Josh jumping out of the bushes, Josh holding Megan's hand, Josh going into her room, Josh kissing her while I was in the bathroom. Every image was like a knife stabbing through my chest. "Oh my God," I whispered, voice choking. "Oh my God." "David," Joey said, his voice strangely calm, "we know where they are right now. A pizza place around the corner not far from here. What would you like to do?" I looked at him, blood boiling in my veins, ears ringing, fists clenched so tight my nails dug into my palms. I want to confront them both. The pizza place was crowded on a Saturday night. The smell of melted cheese and tomato sauce filled the air. Laughter and chatter everywhere. Soft music playing from the speakers. A peaceful place to have dinner. And in the corner, under the warm yellow lights, two people sat across from each other, sharing a pizza like they were the happiest couple in the world, Megan and Josh, my girlfriend and my best friend. I pushed open the door and walked in. The camera crew followed behind. "What the hell?" Josh shot up from his seat chair, scraping loudly against the floor. His face went pale when he saw me and the cameras pointing at them. "Hey, Josh," I said, voice cold as ice. "Hey, Megan." Megan stood up, eyes wide with horror. "David, we're just having dinner." "Stop lying to me," I shouted. The whole restaurant went silent. Every eye turned to us. I turned to Josh, the friend I had trusted to look after my girlfriend. "I told you to look after her. I didn't tell you to sleep with her." Josh raised both hands like he was surrendering. "Hey, calm down, bro. You've got it all wrong. I was just taking care of her like you asked." "Got it wrong." I laughed, a bitter laugh that disgusted even me. "I have video of you kissing her in the parking lot while I was in the bathroom. I have video of you in her room for over an hour. What do you want to explain?" Josh's face shifted from confident to panicked. He had nothing to say. Megan started crying, tears streaming down her face. "Baby, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." "Sorry?" I looked at her, the girl I was planning to marry just hours ago. "Do you know how much money I saved to buy you an engagement ring? $1,600, Megan. 8 months straight. Every month I skipped breakfast, didn't buy new clothes, didn't go out with friends, just to save up for the day I would kneel in front of you, because I thought you were the one I would spend my whole life with." She sobbed. "I love you. I really love you." "You love me, but you kiss my best friend the moment I turn my back." Silence. She had nothing to say. Josh spoke up, his voice weak. "I'm sorry, David. I know I was wrong, but—" She started it. "Shut up," I yelled. "You're my best friend. Best friend. You knew how much I loved her. You knew I was saving for a ring, and you still did this." Megan suddenly clutched her chest, gasping for air. "I can't breathe. I need my inhaler." She has asthma. I knew that. For 2 years, every time she had an attack, I was the one who ran to get her medicine, the one who stayed by her side, rubbing her back, the one who worried until I couldn't sleep. But this time, I just stood there watching. Not because I wanted her to suffer, but because for the first time, I realized this wasn't my responsibility anymore. Josh looked around frantically and ran to get her some water. That's right. Let him handle it. That's what he wanted anyway. Joey Greco led me outside. The night air was cold, biting into my lungs. David, are you okay? I took a deep breath, looked up at the starless night sky. I don't know. I think I need time. Megan ran out after me, eyes red and swollen, mascara smeared across her cheeks. Baby, let me explain. Explain what, Megan? I turned to look at her. You told me tonight you were hanging out with your girlfriends. You lied. You were having dinner with Josh, holding his hand, laughing with him. What else is there to explain? Josh and I have been friends since we were kids. I didn't think. That's exactly why it hurts even more. I cut her off. I trusted both of you. And both of you betrayed me. She grabbed my hand, sobbing uncontrollably. You have to forgive me. We have so many memories together. I love you. I really love you. I looked down at her hand, gripping mine. The same hand that was intertwined with my best friend's just hours ago. And I gently pulled away. I used to think so too, Megan. I used to think we would be together forever. But you made your choice, and now I'm making mine. I turned around and walked away, didn't look back even though she was calling my name through her tears. That night I lay in a hotel room, staring at the white ceiling, tears running down onto the pillow. But strangely, I felt relieved. No more sleepless nights wondering, no more feeling like I was going crazy because of suspicions no one believed. The truth hurt like a knife cutting through flesh, but the truth also set me free. A few weeks later, Josh tried to reach out. He sent a long message, said he was sorry, said he understood now that you should never touch your best friend's girlfriend, said he would stop seeing Megan, and hoped one day we could be friends again. I read the message, then deleted it without replying. Some betrayals cannot be forgiven, not because of hatred, but because respecting yourself means not allowing people like that back into your life. Megan texted too. She said she would wait, said she knew I would come back because we belonged together, said our love was strong enough to overcome anything. I didn't reply. I heard she had issues, lacked love from her father growing up, leading to unhealthy attention-seeking behavior. Maybe that's true. Maybe that explains why she did what she did. But reasons are not excuses. We all have wounds. But what matters is how we choose to deal with them. As for the $1,600 I saved for an engagement ring, I withdrew all of it. Booked a solo trip to the beach. 1 week in Cancun. Just me, the sound of waves crashing on shore, and sunsets burning red over the water. I sat on the sand drinking cold beer, watching the sun sink below the horizon. And for the first time in months, I felt at peace. 1 year later, I'm sitting here telling the story. What did I learn from all of this? I learned to trust my instincts. When your gut tells you something is wrong, don't brush it off. Don't tell yourself you're just being paranoid. Find out the truth. I learned that no one is worth losing your self-respect over, no matter how much you love them, no matter how much time, money, or emotion you've invested. If they don't respect you, they don't deserve you. I learned that real friends never betray you. If someone can sleep with your partner, they were never really your friend. They were just waiting for the opportunity. I learned that the truth hurts, but lies kill you slowly. I'd rather know the truth and hurt once than live in deception and hurt every day without knowing why. And most importantly, I learned that I would get through it. That night in the pizza place, I didn't think I could survive, didn't think I could ever trust or love anyone again. But 1 year later, I'm still here, stronger, wiser, and ready for a real love. A love where I don't have to worry every time I turn my back. If you're listening to the story and you're in the same situation I was, doubting, hurting, wondering if you're just being paranoid, I want to tell you something. Trust yourself. Find out the truth. And no matter how much the truth hurts, remember that you deserve to be loved the right way. You deserve people who respect you. You deserve better than what they gave you. As for me, I'm okay now, really okay. If this story touched you, hit that like button, share it, and drop a comment below. Have you ever been betrayed by someone you trusted the most? Share your story. Sometimes telling it helps us heal. I'm David H., and this is my story.